Hey guys, it's time for another weekly makeup basket. I have a bunch of really good goodies in here, some that are brand new and some that I've pulled out from my collection that I just am excited to bring back and use for the next week or so. So first is 3 nail polishes. These are in a recent Ulta haul that I'll link down below if you haven't already seen it. But these are from the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel collection. And the first color, so this is just the top coat that you're supposed to use to have it be that gel finish. And then this one is Redgy, which is actually what I have on right now. I just did my manicure today, so I'm excited to see how long this lasts. And then I have, what is this one? Totemly Yours, which is a nice nude, which is always good for every day. So excited to see what these are all about. I have 2 coats on my nails right now, and so far it's a pretty color, and I think that it went on really well, so we'll see the lasting power. I have a finishing spray. This is the Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I love this product, but I haven't given enough love lately, so I don't know if this is really so much of like a setting spray. I've been using it and it seems to be good. It's not as good as like an actual setting spray. It's mostly for something that's really great to add into your skincare like at night or in the morning to kind of just give you some extra hydration, or to use throughout the day just to get rid of any powderness or anything like that that's on your face, or just to have a nice refreshing spray. So bringing this back into the mix, I have a foundation that I haven't used in a while. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup SPF 10, and my color is in Cool Bone 66 1C1. And so I haven't used this in a while. It is a very high coverage foundation, but I love it, and because my skin has been such a mess lately, I thought I would bring this back in, and so hopefully it will give me that nice coverage that I want without having to use too much, you know, concealer and stuff. That kind of makes things a little cakey sometimes. So I'm gonna bring this back, and I'm excited to have this. This is new. This is the Becca, what is it called? The Under Eye Brightening Corrector. And I got this in a kit. This was also in my Ulta haul. And so I want to see what this is all about. I haven't used it yet. I just swatched it. So we'll see. And this is nice too, because if I just want a little something more on the under eye, hopefully I can get away with just these 2 and I don't have to use concealer. But my skin's a little extra special right now, so I don't know if that's going to actually be realistic. And I wanted to also bring in this Laura Geller. This is the Baked Highlighter in French Vanilla. This is stunning underneath the eyes. It just brightens the under eye so much. It's so beautiful. And this is also a really nice, just natural highlight if you just want something that's going to be bright and glowy, but isn't going to have any shimmer or sparkle to it. So really been loving this, obsessed. And because even though I'm probably going for a little bit more of a high coverage look, I want to have some glow. So I have 4 highlighters. I know. This is the Becca highlighter in Moonstone. I actually have it on today, and it is really, really pretty and very nice for someone who has fair complexion like me. That's it right there. And then I have the 2 Laura Geller highlighters. This one is in Ballerina. These are those gelato beautiful highlighters. This one's in Ballerina, and this one is in Gilded Honey, which probably will be more of a very light, lightly applied highlighter for me. I haven't tried it on the skin yet, but it's a pretty pigmented color, so it's probably a little better for people who have a little bit darker skin tones. And then this is the Vivid by Makeup Revolution Baked Highlighter in Radiant Lights. And I used the peach one in a tutorial recently, and this one's a little bit more of a natural one, so I'm going to see how this one is. For my blush, I've got the Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette in Hot Spice. I'm going to concentrate more on the blushes versus the highlighters, because as you can see, I have a ton of highlighters in this makeup basket. But the colors are a nice variation, where we've got like a nice peach color, then we've got a little bit of a brighter peach, then these are kind of more of those neutral mauve tones. This is a little bit more of a bronzier orange color, and this one is a little bit of a deeper rose. So I think that I'm going to have enough to play with over the next week or so. That will be really good to test out this product and see how I like these blushes. For my eyeshadows, I am bringing back my Morphe brushes. This is the Jacqueline Hill Favorites palette. As you can see, this is absolutely stunning. I'm sure you guys have all seen it. It's been all over like Instagram and YouTube when she released this originally, and it just has a beautiful array of some warm colors and cool tones. There's a lot of neutrals in here, but there's some beautiful like pops of colors. Obviously my cranberries, which I absolutely adore. There's a nice orange, a green. Oh, it's just so pretty. Lots of purples. And so this is going to be something that I'm going to really enjoy using this next week or two. And then I also brought in one pigment because this is a little bit of a neutral one that I can kind of use all over the lid before applying any of my eyeshadows. And this is actually Max Pigment in Naked. And it's just a very neutral light cream color. There's a little bit of sparkle in there, but nothing that really transfers on the skin. I forgot a product. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And I just used up my Laura Mercier one that was like a deluxe sample, so I needed a new foundation primer, and I'm trying to get rid of, or not rid of, but I'm trying to use up all of my primers, so I'm only left with like a 1 or 2. So this is going to be added to the weekly makeup basket. This is already something that I adore. So lip products. So first are these two Makeup Revolution. These are gorgeous Elevation Velvet lacquers, and the first one, where are you, is in Vamp, which is a really dark, almost black purple. So pretty. And then this one is in Rebel, which is a nice deep cranberry berry color. So love both of those already. I'm obsessed. I have the two Essence lip liners. I'm wearing one of them today underneath a lipstick, and this one is in the nude, I think. Yes, in the nude. And then this one is in Satin Mauve. These are already so good. Obsessed. I did swatches of all of these lip products in the Ulta haul, so if you want to see those, you can check that out. And then 5 Essence lipsticks. This first one I'm wearing today, this is in Porcelain Doll, which is a very light, almost kind of yellowy based nude, I think. And then this one is Nude Love, which is a little bit more of a pinky based nude, but still very light and gorgeous. This one is Barely There, which is a little bit of a deeper, almost mauve-y nude. As you can see, these are all nudes, and they're all stunning. And this one is Cool Nude, which is even deeper than that first one. Still got a lot of that taupe kind of undertone in there. And this is Natural Beauty, which is a little bit more of a rosy nude. So got all those lipsticks to enjoy, all those lip products to enjoy, tons of highlighters. We've just got a lot going on, and I'm excited to see what looks I create in the next week or 2 weeks. Quickly before we leave, I just wanted to mention that I am using this palette in this look today, and I just wanted to share with you guys because down below there's no like names to it, so when I say what I'm wearing, you don't know which actually colors I'm wearing. So if you are interested, if you're looking at the palette right here, I have this color lightly all over the lid, kind of almost like as a transition color. I had it a little bit below the brow bone and not as far as like the lower lash line, but I kind of just smoked it everywhere. And then I had this color right here a little bit more deeper into the crease, and then also blended in this color a little bit deeper into the crease. And then also a little bit of this brown to bring in a little bit more warmth, also kind of into the crease. And then I use this color right here at the end, right next to that really vibrant like magenta color, and it's all over the lid. It's got some red and orange and like burgundy kind of all mixed in there. It's a really cool shadow. So those are the shadows that I used for this look, just in case you were curious if you have this palette as well. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'll see you in one of my next videos. Bye!